Well, howdy everyone, Cowy Average Sim Racer here. We're back for another track guide. It's round 9 for the V8 Supercars Season 3 2025. We are coming out of a long pit lane, so just be careful here. This is Misano World Circuit, also known as Marco Simoncelli, named after the Italian Moto GP rider that died. I'm not sure if it was here or if this was his home track. He's probably from this area, I would think. It's quite an interesting track to drive, quite hard to really get right on it. First up, we raced here on Tuesday night with SRW. I did think about recording it, guys, but at the moment I'm sort of finding it hard to spend a lot of time on the rig. I'm going to go back to maybe trying to stream some of the Monday night races when I can make it. But at the moment, I'm with the admin duties and a few other things. I'm just sort of going to focus on just racing for me rather than for my channel. So you may not see a lot of race videos from me in the short term. We'll see how it goes, as we go on. As for setup here, I should say I will keep trap guides going though each week. That is a big part of my channel, and I want to show you guys how to race them. We're going to still be racing them with SRW, so I still need to work it out for myself. But as for setup here, I've gone with the Canadian tyre setup. I think I've softened it a little bit because you don't have the big heavy elevation changes where you need the car to be stiff there so it doesn't bottom out. My teammate did use the BRS setup. He said it's slightly quicker, but again, I'm struggling with the low roll bars and a lot of play in the car. Even this setting here, it's about 30 in the rear, and I'm still sort of, the car floats around a bit on me. All right, let's get it started without sliding too wide there. We're looking for the end of the silver fence here, going back to third, really trying to get up on this curve because you want to try and open out this one. This is the one where there's a lot of time to be gained if you get it right. As long as you stay on the red and white curves, you're good. Go outside them, you're going to got the off track. All right, braking at the start of the grass, back to third. Again, get up on the curve. But here, you're looking to try and straight line this and get over to the right. You need to get over the right here to carry speed through that corner there. And I probably gained that weight transference. I had to wait for the car to settle. All right, there's a white line. We're braking just inside that. You can go up to 6, but as you see there, I just hit the limiter before it. We're a bit deep. And we need to get back over the left here. And we're looking to brake. Oh, that's hard. There's not much of a brake marker there. But you don't want to hit the apex of the first corner because you want to apex that second one. Big, long straight here. All right. Now we're using the apron here so we can open this one out flat through there, and about the start of the green stuff on the right is where you're looking to brake. Back to fourth, and then again probably a car length before that line. You can do it in third, maybe second this corner. Alright, up into third, you're modulating your throttle through this corner. You can get up on the red and white, just be careful not to be too much, and then back to third just before that white arrow to start or finish a lap and start a new one. Looks like we're somewhere in the 42s. I did get down into the 41s on Tuesday night, but it has been a couple of nights since then. And this has been the first time I've been able to get onto the rig. Alright, try and manage that throttle, maybe a short shift. Car wants to step out on you. Hard on the brakes. Be careful, the car will want to step out here. But you've got to get over to the right. So you can open this out. And you see there, like, the car's sliding around on me. Maybe I've still got a bit more setup work to do. We'll go up to 6 this time. Braking just inside. Back to third. Trailing deep. That's a bit better this time. We went a bit too deep the first time, but again, car's lively. So you don't go for the first apex, you want to go for the second one here. Oh, maybe just a tiny bit deep there. We got out of it okay there. Now, it is only a track dry track guide this week. I can't remember if I said that or not. And braking a bit deeper this time. We're trying to trail through there, staying fourth. And I'm using second here to try and get the car turned in. Alright, and again, just before that arrow starts. Well, that should be somewhere in the 41s. The fast guys were getting down into the 40s. I think Scott did a 39 in quali. I think Ryan Mueller might have done one as well. Alright. Well, a bit too deep there. Let's see how much that cost me. 3/10 already. So that's the danger. You miss the apex here. You don't get the car position right. It can really cost you a lot in time here. This corner here, very important to stay over the right. And you see then I was a bit tentative. And you run off the red stuff there. There's the off track. And we lost another 2 or 3/10 there again. Now I hear quite a few of the boys that come over from Assetto Corsa Competizione are familiar with this track. So us iRacing diehards might struggle against some of those boys this week. The boys in SRW chat have been talking about the fact they've had a bit of heads up on the rest of the field. Well, kudos to them. I came from the original Assetto Corsa over to iRacing on the COVID period, really. Alright, so again, yeah, looking to break maybe just inside that. I'm sweeping wide, try and carry as much speed. We're going to bring that into the pits this lap, of course. It's not too hard, the pit entry here, though. You do have to be careful. You get down because the speed limit is 60. It's not quite 40 like last week. Sorry, staying third there. Alright, and you can see it here up on the left. And I'm looking to brake pretty much. Oh, I was close. Right, so I was looking to pretty much brake as soon as we got across there. And I thought I had put my pit limiter on then, and I didn't. Oh well, these things happen. I've got a black flag. That's how easy it is to do. But I must have missed it then. The video showed me that I tried to press it, I think. Alright, but anyway, there. Oh, is he going to tell us tyres? No, he's not going to tell us tyres. At the moment, my fronts are showing 93 and 94 left and right, 92, 93 in the rear. So I did feel like I was sliding around a little bit, but not quite the tyre wear. What's that, 3 laps and an out lap? So you're talking about 2% a lap, which isn't too bad. Of course, you know, there's a fair bit to work on with setup, and I'm getting closer to understanding it. This was one of those tracks that, again, that I really struggled with the floppy car. I've tightened it up, and it seems to work for me here. Alrighty, guys. Well, thanks very much for watching to the end. Of course, if you haven't already done so, please give me a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. But we're well over 1,000 subs now, so there's enough of you out there that are enjoying these track guides and my content. We'll see how many race videos I get out there, but for the moment, we'll see you next week for another track guide. But until then, this is Cowy Average Sim Racer signing off. We'll see you next time. Cheers.